We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Domingo Germán gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Mitch Haniger waits on deck, and he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Smith at second. De La Cruz at first with no outs. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Daniel Vogelbach will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Stepping in, Daniel Vogelbach. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. No balls and 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce to first. He's got it. They get the force at the plate to Voit in time for the double play.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 22.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Patrick Wisdom, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop,
and the pitch.
number 33.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Kikuchi has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. A line shot to third base. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, now the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. First and second now, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a... All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Tom Murphy. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fouled away. The 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Kyle Lewis.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. At the plate, Donnie Walton. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So here's Malik Smith. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Hit hard to short. Reined in. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Andujar, playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. All even now, 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
In now, Clint Frazier, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Ball inside.
Slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
1-1 the count. One and one. Here it is.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1.
Inside ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch, and he can hit one out of the park on it.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
The right fielder, Giancarlo.
From the belt, the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 2 runs have scored. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees 4 and the Mariners 1. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in, Edgar De La Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
1-0. At the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he popped him up. Mondesi moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. At the knees, strike 1. Haniger, 30 years of age. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hot shot to 3rd and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Fouled off. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fastball well outside. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Murphy. And that ends the inning. So all set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he falls behind 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Patrick Wisdom. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. Donnie Walton would be next. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Malik Smith the next to hit. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate, Edgar De La Cruz shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. Dan Vogelbach is next as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Fastball just inside.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So digging in now, Luke Voigt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Stanton isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores. And it's now 5-3.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Henniger is there, 2 down. Now batting, Torres. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1.
Counting 2-1.
Poppin, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
This guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, Kyle Seager.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
The batter. Number 22.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Kyle Lewis is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Seattle. They're still. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He went down on strikes last time up. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Waiting on it is Smith.
1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And there's out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi, runner in scoring position with Surgan. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that.
Leading off to the Mariners.
Zach Britton is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Edgar De La Cruz. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another try at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent.
Right field. Mitch Haniger.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Ben Heller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
63. Ben.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses down below the knees.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That one's in there, 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Helpful.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, and they get them both.
Now batter, center fielder, Aaron.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
At a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lewis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. No balls and a strike to count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
So we got him looking there. Kyle Seager goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
But now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Adam Ottavino takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 0, Adam.
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Ottavino has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mariners leave a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Blake Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a liner. Smith, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Clint Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Taylor, a California-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1. Now in the
Leading off for Seattle, the second baseman, Johnny Walton.
Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready now, Malik Smith. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Count is 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now that's the shortstop, Edgar.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they...
Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Domingo Germán earned his 5th win of the year. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, Giancarlo Stanton drove home 3 runs as